they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Ducks will put total rather to break us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes offense will have the football first. The back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. It'll be third and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. They'll give it to him again. He is going up at the line of scrimmage. High the change now on second and long. Back to pass. The short hand, it's Porter. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Miller. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dominate plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Buckeyes will have it first and 10. To the air on first down. Gets away. Slings it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Play number 9 on this drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays. That was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a team to start this game out.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships again. Getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman Center.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This crowd, full of throats, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Got his man downfield. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the upright. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Porter. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 13. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick release on the RPO. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding, I don't always...
He's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
As a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in the NFL. You tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Quickly complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. Nice catch and good work at first to get it into the end zone.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by a field goal over Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They think there's room to run to the right here.
Great running backs consistently make people miss. He did a really good job. One tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line, they have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so we can get out the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Oh, and he got drilled. He just got rid of the football. They've done set up the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
First and 10.
It's caught. It's Porter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Oregon. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll leave it with him. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, again, looking for room. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And the explosive play. They're on the move all the way to the 34. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He jukes his way through more. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what... There we go!
Well, this offense is coming out swinging in the middle. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man quickly. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Dead center good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback Justin Fields missed it. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's moved down. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. The pass ball's incomplete and there are 8 seconds left. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connor in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than usual? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, you told yourself you think you are the offense on this very first run. Just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Grab behind the line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Johnson wants to throw. He's going to take off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws, can't make the connection to pressure there. His timing. Ducks will try to pull him back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it. Oh, what a big play for this offense. They get it to the 33-yard line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Powers through the defender. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it up there.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Pass rush, get there. Let's go. Gets him down at the 23. And how about this Buckeye defense? It's not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really great to make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes a hit as he fired. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Ducks will run away on 4th down. And for one time tonight, we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down.
They go to the draw. Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line, really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
It's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He was thinking big return. Didn't get that. But boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. And that's going to fall the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down and 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity labor. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
First and 10.
Spins away from the defender. Turning it off. And game tackling on this down is a good idea. They needed it, but he's still getting the first down. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver. It might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. Going with the ground game left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Boy, do they need that score. Gave him a little cushion as they can't put a stop in this two-game slide. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
In-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Caught in the backfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Here's the heat. Finds his man. It's great. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The sure hands, it's great. He almost picked up the first down on that one. He'll be just a little bit short. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incomplete.
And the ball is loose and back to backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's a big time blow. Once you get that, look at that 3-minute mark, and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over, because that clock is not your friend.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Timeout.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And you know this coaching staff was hoping for more from their senior quarterback. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Backed up now, here's second and long. Johnson looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll take a shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward the victory. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most controlled, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they were today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to time to figure out where. Now for the fun part. Here you'll congratulations. Sooners will put it away to start the game. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground down to 20. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Makes the grab. It's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And now be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So Oklahoma's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Connection to the right. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the defense had that one well covered for the short game there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground for him to pick up the first. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the mark. Pass to 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got a step and just dusted the field. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. TCU looked less like a pack of frogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of home fans, and today they found a way outside of Carter Stadium. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday as we send things back to the guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air, it's Nolan. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up 35 yards. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Off play action on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
They'll take over. First and
Man,
10.
another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Zings it complete to the right. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Line getting set on second down.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Was complete on the screen.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Lost a throw on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Porter.
The first down pass.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
29. Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. This time on target.
Pass on
Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
out of bounds at the 17.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. Makes a grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd knows when to bring it. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll do it himself. Across the 25, he's got room.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Picks up 9.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll move the chains at a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They're going to run it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Nolan. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Had to settle for a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through, putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare and put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop with 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the left. Open spaces. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return will be brought down. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there was some match.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, added up for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick completion to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. We're out of 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Working it left side now. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So a drive there of 85 yards and finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone and not work out as he stopped at the 13. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Picked off. What a send.
Make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football in the first and 20.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the wide out. Got his man to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got a man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's first down from the 11. They'll give it to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 40-yard line after that run. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grant behind the line. It's Robinson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. And into the end zone he goes.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their winning. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling that something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go into halftime, regroup, come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Now they'll line up for what they heard was automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to take this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they've got to keep it up.
No, and have to.
Out of space. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Sooners. And that one will put up in the second half.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That one's going to get a little star marked inside of that play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The Buckeyes will up this one. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete. And the defender calls a wash. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why don't you just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. The inside handoff. He breaks a tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line. Attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To throw, it's Nolan. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no further than that. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Snap it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They stop and shove the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a seam wide open. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Street. And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start this drive. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might put points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they got to play with a little bit more urgency here. Knowing they got to get that one back.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He's got him. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. And he'll step into the end zone. Precision blocking up front. And the open lane and the running back threw it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's a line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on line of real work. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the league is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Georgia is currently trailing, but if there's no storm leads into that rain, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that will shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, right? We got just a little bit of a time to get to that 1st down mark. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. moment like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. A first down run in the red zone. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal drive. Tied up here in the fourth quarter.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the fourth quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
He'll bring it out. It's Street. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I knew you accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, she probably might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. They'll try to pop the draw.
And I kind of like how they run it back in this way. Like, you just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll get down and put a stop in this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, though.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get...
Oh, he's got some strength. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives his offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. That pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground for the back. Hides through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quick strike complete. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Second down.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense backed up, and this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Came for like a shot, knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. This game's, and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Love the job by the defense containing the QB, staying in their rush lanes. Even if the first and second guy miss, making sure he stays inside the pocket, and inevitably they're able to get the sack.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Big time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his block. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch down the right side. They make the stop, and that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that will just serve to pad the stats. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of
coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower in both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.